Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor Ray. This was a highly requested one. We keep getting comments about him, so we're doing it, okay? We're gonna go react to Taylor Ray drifting. All right! I think he's known for his LS swap Miata and drifting a bunch in Klutch Kickers. I don't know a whole lot about him. I have not met Taylor Ray yet, so we're on different sides of the country, if you guys are wondering. I think he's in Florida. So this first video we're looking at, battling the Pro 1 drivers in my LS3 Miata. Things went very wrong. Okay, can I just point out something for you guys? The handbrake placement. A lot of you guys requested that we look at him because he's a great drifter, you guys say, an experienced drifter, and his handbrake is in a great spot.
Nice shot.
Third gear. Nice. Pretty smooth entry. You kind of have, you kind of have to handbrake to pull yourself out to that one. It looks like, from what I can tell, it looks like he's in all the zones. I mean, come on, it doesn't get much better than this.
If I could have done that in qualifying, we would have been in good shape.
Yeah, that was a good run. I like what I'm seeing so far, you guys. Man. All right, let's see. Chase time.
Oh.
So he is handbrake entering behind that guy. That's probably a tactic, I would say. Sometimes in chase, you don't necessarily know the speed and how this guy's gonna enter. So you'll go a little safer, kind of handbrake. Because what you can do is kind of when you're sliding in, you can handbrake, kind of let off, you can throttle, and you can kind of modulate how close you are on the entry with him, especially if your car is fairly fast and gripped up, which I'm understanding that his car is. That was honestly a tactic, and I think it paid off, because now he looks like he's right in the pocket. Okay, so this one got me because it said this Airbnb has its own racetrack. So obviously we'll look at his drifting, but this just looks sick as hell. I've never even heard of this. Oh, this is legitimate. There's a swimming pool and a house in the middle of the racetrack. Oh, and a huge ass shop. This is like everyone's dream house. Okay. Okay, real quick. So you saw him covering the handbrake when he's in chase, but then he back and defaults to 2 hands on the steering wheel. This guy has like really proper techniques from what I've seen so far. You guys will see me in chase. I will cover the handbrake too. The handbrake's a great tool when you're in chase. Left foot brake is as well. But sometimes depending on the scenario and the car you're chasing and grip levels, all that, you'll kind of choose one or the other, or even be doing back and forth with both of them. All right, battling for 25 grand in the LS Miata for the final time, end of an era. Okay, so I haven't commented on throttle control yet, but that was like really, really smooth. Listen. So he was on throttle, smooth. There was a lift handbrake. He even blipped the throttle and then came back on throttle. And then just very consistent. That's really, really good throttle control. Okay, so we got practice lap. Nice, pedal cam, this will be good. A little bit of foot brake and handbrake, kind of set himself in the right spot. Some left foot brake. Whoa, they put an outer K-rail there, that was nuts. Yeah, so he's not, like, another thing I see a lot of people in sim drifting do is they way overuse like left foot brake, like they just think it's like the best thing on earth, but they're always using it. If you notice, he's covering the left foot brake sometimes, but he's not actually pressing it, right? And then other times where he knew he didn't need it, he's off of it, right? Not going nuts with it. Left foot brake, you have the brakes on, so you're in theory going slower than you would be without it. So there's times for it and there's times where you don't need it. And once you figure that out, you go a lot faster.
So you're about to see why we need to build a vet in about 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so apparently he's building a Corvette and he's gonna show us why. I'm assuming this car is just, he can't get it fast enough. I mean, that was an old Formula Drift car, I believe. And so, yeah, I mean, he's just pulling on him. He's doing a great job of like cutting lines and running a little bit lower angle, doing as best as he can to keep up. Like honestly, kudos. But yeah, he needs more power, more grip, as well as like, there's been guys that have tried to use the Miatas in Formula Drift and for like peak pro competition. They're just too small.
They just can't do it.
Yeah, they're just too, they don't have the wheelbase so that you can add that amount of power and grip to where it doesn't just spin out on you or it gets all twitchy. We're getting to a point where we're finding kind of the ideal drift car size and things like that. And I think a Miata just doesn't fit it for like peak pro competition because he's...
Yeah, they're an amazing grassroots car, dude, but the second, like I'll tell everyone, my car will never see the competition ever.
Yeah. All right, so I wanted to look at some IG, little quick clips, see if we can get some more POV stuff, but he had a lot of POV stuff. This was like a fun video to review because the clips are good for it. Ooh, nice. So that was like a bit of an on throttle transition, like he did not like a full lift, but that kind of allowed him to kind of push and drag through that corner both ways. That's a cool technique. Oh, what is this? So he's in front. Oh, and then Osbo's chasing him. That's sick. Okay, so again, like let's comment on Osbo, right? Osbo is, I mean, hands down one of the best drifters in the world. See how he's like covering the handbrake? Because his car is so much faster than that Miata. I mean, this is a Pro 1 car compared to like a Pro-Am, trying to be Pro Spec car, but I think he just realized he needs something different, right? He's basically on-off throttle, right? To kind of just stick himself behind. That's why he's covering handbrake like that. What it feels like taking a rip at your Airbnb. This looks so cool. I gotta go here, god dang it. Ooh. So good. So freaking good. See how he's like just pulling back enough, allowing him to transfer and then diving right back in the pocket, but then again, getting back to his angle and just working himself right on the same line. Super good. Yeah, nice. How to say good job, that's funny. Honestly, that was super fun to check out, guys. Great suggestion. Taylor Ray, really good driver. I'd love to drive with him in real life. Just we live on opposite sides of the country, but maybe someday. If you guys have any other drivers that we haven't done, please go check if we have done them. But if there's anybody that we haven't done that you want to see, please comment below, let me know, and we will add them to the list. I love doing these videos. I think it's super fun. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave us a subscribe, and we'll see you guys in a couple days. Peace.